Hi everyone, welcome to Balance with Ro. I'm Rochelle, Ro for short, and I teach yoga-inspired movement. Today's class is a heart-opening flow, aka back bends. You might need 2 blocks for today's class, no worries if you don't have any, and possibly a towel or blanket nearby. So if you're all set, I'll go ahead and meet you on your mat. So for now, let's go ahead and move blocks and blanket off the mat and come into standing. We're just going to spend a couple minutes grounding here in mountain pose. So really firm down through all 10 toes, all the way to the back of the heels, evenly distributing your weight throughout both of your feet. You can even try rocking back and forth a little bit to get some feel of the ground beneath you. Go ahead and relax your arms down by the side. Take a nice big deep breath in and sigh it out. Let that breath complete. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let the shoulders come down behind you. And you can find a place on the ground in front of you to softly land your gaze, or you can close your eyes completely, whatever is most comfortable to you. But let's take these next couple minutes just to get centered in our practice today. Get our mind focused and just empty everything else out except for these next several minutes together. Trying our best just to drop all of our other responsibilities for this little window of time and drop into a space of listening to our bodies, taking care of our own needs. This is the truest form of self-care and self-respect. Your body, your mind, your soul thanks you for this time. We honor it, show up for ourselves. We prioritize it just the same as we prioritize our job, we prioritize our family, those that we love. We also have to prioritize this and prioritize ourselves. Maybe this is the first time you're conscious of your breath today, so we're slowing everything down. Maybe even finding a pattern with our breathing to keep us anchored in this practice, keep us focused on our purpose. So we're practicing back bends today. This is a heart opening flow. So not only are we getting nice spinal movement, but a lot of people, including myself, seem to get a lot of anxiety release. They seem to get a lot of hope from these types of poses. Something about leading proudly with our chest really resonates emotionally with feelings of hope, restoration, confidence, eases anxiety. So pay attention to maybe the emotional states that you observe today in your practice. Pay attention to how these heart-opening postures make you feel on an emotional level and also on a physical level. Always pay attention to how a pose serves us both mentally, spiritually, and physically. So on this next breath, let's go ahead and inhale, bring the arms up overhead. We're going to go into our first back bend, just very gentle, leading with the chest. The thumbs are drawing back behind us. Exhale, come forward into a forward fold, maybe palms to chest. Keep the knees really generous, almost like you're squatting down into your ragdoll here. Clasp opposite arm to elbow. If you want, you can add a sway. Try letting go of the neck and the head here. Relaxing through your jaw. Then on your next inhale, really press through evenly and firmly through the bottoms of your feet. We're going to do a spinal roll back through the top of the movement to mountain pose. Just as slow as you need to. Not uncurling the neck until the very top. You can untuck the chin and look forward. Let the arms follow. Inhale, we're gonna reach up to the sky, back to a small little back bend. Draw the thumbs behind you, chest is forward. Exhale, let's do that again with the forward fold into ragdoll. Exhale on the way down. Generous bend in the knees. We're not doing a forward fold, we're going into ragdoll. On your next inhale, slowly travel back up through spinal roll to mountain. On your own pace, on your own time, and when you're at the top, we're going to reach up towards the ceiling, palms touch, slight back bend. One more time, exhale into forward fold. We're going to stay down here for a few extra moments in our ragdoll. And then go ahead and bring the hands down to the mat. And at this point, if you have sensitive knees or if you've had recent issues, let's play it safe, pad our knees for this next moment. You're also going to bring in the blocks to either side of your mat, closer towards your feet. And from here, we're going to practice a camel pose. Before we go into camel pose, let's go ahead and warm up the side body. Now, if sitting on your heels like this is getting irritating, go ahead and just find a seated position. When you're ready, we're going to take the left arm. We're going to reach towards the right side of the room. Just gently and slowly at first. Let's alternate. Inhale through the center, exhale, other side. Inhale and exhale, reach. You can start getting further and further in your reaches now. Play around with your range of motion. Match your breath to the movement. We're inhaling in the center. We're slow exhaling to the side. Let's do that one more time towards the right side of the room. One more time towards the left. We're going to meet back in the center. I'm going to give you some options here for this dynamic camel movement that we're moving into. Going into a little bit of a flow. So you can use your block if you'd like. You can set your hand down here, right hand down. We're going to come up with our hips pushing forward, and you can extend the left arm straight. Now this might be enough of a stretch for you. Just from right here to here can be a lot on these side muscles here. So gauge that intensity for yourself. If you want to go a little further, that's when you can start incorporating the left hand up and over towards the wall behind you. Going ahead and sitting down in between each go around. Perfect. Now, this is the third option. If you don't want a block, you can use your heel as your anchor. We reach up, hips forward, and we reach back with that left arm behind us. Here's your breath. So we're inhaling as we come down, sitting on our heels. Exhale, we push our hips forward and we reach back towards the wall behind us. Okay? Now we're going to start alternating that. So choose whether you want blocks near you or not, or if you're going to use your heel. And let's go ahead and start with the left side here. Inhale and then exhale, reach behind. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale. And you do not have to go as fast as me. In fact, I'll slow it down here. Inhale, slow and controlled. Exhale. Inhale through the center. Exhale, reach back. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale, reach. Inhale and then exhale, reach. Wonderful. Come back to center, sitting on the heels for just a moment. Now we're going to go into the full expression of camel. So go ahead and lift again, reaching with the hips forward, reaching back with that left hand overhead. Now instead of coming back down through the center, we're going to wrap that arm around, bringing our gaze towards the ceiling, our chin still lifted. Find left hand to left heel. Remember to keep those hips reaching forward, really squeezing the glutes. Careful not to let your head fall back all the way. Let the breath come easily to you. Bring the right arm forward to come out of camel. Go ahead and start bringing the weight forward before you bring the left arm to meet it. Sit back on the heels. Let's go ahead and remove the blocks off to the side. Move the blanket off to the side. Keep the toes tucked and come into your first down dog of the practice. Go ahead and pedal the feet out. No need to go straight into straight legs. Keep the knees nice and bent. Maybe you find some sway. Today's class is all about flow. You can express yourself however your energy is coming through your body, especially through the spine. Spinal flexibility is so important for our longevity. Very good. Okay, go ahead and come into a one-legged down dog. The right leg reaches back and behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, hover the knee. Inhale, reach back, down-legged dog. Exhale, back to center. Exhale, three-legged. One more time. Exhale, through the middle. Go ahead and gently plant that right foot down. And then we're going to anchor the left heel. The back foot, those toes should be pointing towards the back, the top left of your mat. Inhale, we stand to warrior one. Lunging into that front leg here. Exhale, go ahead and cactus out the arms. So elbows come out wide and our chest even comes through just slightly in a small back bend. Go ahead and reach towards the ceiling as you straighten the leg. Exhale, slight back bend as we cactus our arms out. Let's go ahead and repeat that for a few more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go ahead and continue. If you're starting to cramp on that back foot, you can just shorten your stance a little bit and that will help you a lot. Exhale, inhale, reach. Exhale, let's go ahead and stay here in our warrior one. Bring the elbows together. We're gonna round the back on our exhale. Inhale, reach through. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Slight back bend. Exhale, we're gonna round out through the top of the back as we bring our elbows together. Inhale. Now go ahead and reach towards the ceiling, touch the palms, draw the thumbs back behind you. Increase your back bend here. With the exhale, we are going to fold the torso forward over as we send our arms back behind us. Exhale. Inhale, palms touch. Back bend, exhale. Now you can start to get a little creative in this flow. Start to match that energy. Inhale, we reach. Reaching back. Exhale, forward fold, reach back with our arms. Really send that energy through to the top. Throwing that down. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Go ahead and inhale. Come back to the top here. Bring palms touching towards heart center. Find the mat with your hands. Step back into plank. Come forward for chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Go ahead and let the knees and the top of the thighs come down. You're gonna bend that left knee. Find wild thing by bringing the foot behind you to ground on the mat and reach behind you. Wonderful. Come back through the center in a three-legged plank. Gonna switch the weight onto the left hand into a side plank. You can either come into stargazer here, or you can keep the leg lifted. Come back through to the center. Keep your three-legged down dog with the left leg floating up behind you. Exhale, come through the center, knee to nose. Inhale, reach, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. Gently place that foot down between the two hands and anchor that back heel down. Right toes should be pointing towards the top right of your mat here. We're going to inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cactus those arms out. We're lunging into our warrior one right now. Inhale, reaching towards the ceiling, going to straighten out the front leg. Exhale, elbows out. Inhale, reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, elbows out. Maybe a slight back bend. Maybe your chest is coming through. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and breath this out on your own. Imagine it with your own breath, your own inhale, your own exhale. Move as slowly as you want here. There's no rush. However this flow is coming to you. We're exhaling in our lunge. Go ahead and inhale. Bring the palms to touch. And come back into that lunge of warrior one. Ooh, we almost skipped something, guys. Sorry. Let's come back into our lunge of warrior one. We're here with our cactus arms, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Round the back. Inhale. Come through with the chest. Exhale. Round. Inhale. Reach through. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. One more time, exhale. Now with that inhale, reach, stay in your lunge. Palms touch, draw the thumbs behind you. Nice deeper back bend this time. You can even lunge more forward into that front leg to give you a greater back bend. Now from here, we're going to drive that energy forward. We're going to come forward with our torso over the front thigh. Arms reach behind us. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, fold. Move as slowly as you need to here. No need to be fast, just as long as you stay controlled, using your core to keep you stabilized. Last time. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Nice final back bend here. Exhale, bring the palms together through heart center. Find the mat with your hands. Step back into plank. Rock forward for chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Go ahead and come down to the knees, top of the thighs. You're gonna bend that right knee. Find the mat behind you and reach into wild thing. Come through the middle, three-legged plank into stargazer on the other side. You can float the foot or keep the foot on the mat. All right, go ahead and pick up that right foot as you come through to three-legged plank. One more time, we're gonna push back into a three-legged down dog. Before we come down, two hands and knees. And finally, a child's pose, where we're gonna let the heart come down. We're gonna recenter. Let the heat cool down from our bodies. We worked up a lot of heat there. Gauge your energy level. Observe your mood without judgment. Observe your body's energy levels without judgment. This practice only serves what you need, not what you think you should need or should be. Just a friendly reminder. Inhale when you're ready. We're going to come on to our bellies for a little bit of Cobra before our cool down. From Cobra, or from your belly here, you're going to bring your palms just to the outside of your armpits here. You're going to really press through the top of your toes and through the top of your thighs and knees here. And on a inhale, we're going to just gently lift through our upper back, bringing our chest forward and our gaze forward. Here's a little test. Go ahead and float your arms up. If you're able to stay in this position, That means you weren't using any weight to lift yourself into Cobra, which is the, that's kind of the, I don't want to say goal, but that is something that we are working towards. Go ahead and exhale, come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, maybe turn to other cheek as you rest your head. Inhale one more time. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to move the arms up about a half a foot, tent the fingertips down. Elbows are nice and wide and at a 90-degree angle. So find a lot of shape and intention through the elbows and the arms here. On the inhale, now we are going to press into our fingertips as we lift our torso up into a deeper back bend. Inhale. Lift, lift, lift. Go ahead and squeeze the glutes to protect your low back. Use the strength of your legs. Maybe you are sensing a very big front body stretch here. Perfect. Exhale, go ahead and gently lower down. We're gonna come onto our backs. From here, go ahead and bring knee to chest. From here, you can start making little circles with your knees. Expelling any last pent-up energy through strong exhales out the mouth. Find some stillness here. Bring the arms down to the mat. We're going to extend the feet up straight towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to chest. Exhale, inhale. We're going to bring those feet straight towards the ceiling. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, straighten. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and keep our legs up the wall, so to speak, here. If you'd like to, option to hook your big toe. This is going to open up a little bit more behind the hamstring, so you might be feeling a pretty intense stretch here. Back off if it's more than a 7 out of 10. We really want to do a cool down right now. We're not trying to push our edge or work on flexibility necessarily. We want to help the nervous system calm down, cool down, and come to rest. Wonderful. Now from here, if you want to find a little bit of a happy baby for a few breaths, I always like to sway side to side with these. And for our final resting pose, I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. Usually Shavasana, otherwise known as corpse pose, is completely flat on your back. But here's an option for you if you have a block for today's practice. You can either do traditional Shavasana where you're laying completely still on the floor, or you can spend the last minute or so of class in a back bend here with a support block. Great. If you've chosen to do that, line up the block to just right below the shoulder blades. Go ahead and rest the head down on the mat. Option to have your legs out straight here. Or you can bring both of your feet to touch in a reclined cobbler's pose. Once you're in your final resting pose, go ahead and gently close the eyes. You can go ahead and let go of your concentration on your breath. Just let your breath come naturally to you without thought, without control. And going back towards the theme at the beginning of class, spend the next 30 seconds or so just observing how back bends and heart openers work within your body. What kind of emotions did you see come up? Spend some time on introspection about what you think it might mean. And no pressure if you don't want to. Sometimes our feelings aren't meant to be unraveled right in that moment. But If anything emotional came up to you, now is the time to observe it if you wish, but also take note of anything physical in the body that, what's the word I'm trying to look for, responded really well. Maybe take note of poses that didn't work for you quite the same. And again, just without judgment, no need to improve. We're just learning about ourselves. Let's spend about 10 more seconds here. Go ahead and start wiggling toes, wiggling the fingers. Take a swallow. Maybe an inhale through the nostrils. One more exhale out the mouth. Open the eyes gently and slowly. And then go ahead and start slowly finding your way up to a seated position. If you're in Shavasana, maybe you roll over to one side first. If you're in a back bend, slowly come up onto the elbows. Don't rush sitting up. Just want to thank you for joining me for another great class, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in each week. I always upload a new class every week. I'd be happy to hear your feedback in the comments about anything you want to see next coming up. I would be happy to listen and take your suggestions. I will see you all next time. Have a beautiful rest of your day.